hope you're keeping well and keeping warm. It's a bit chilly this morning here in Nairobi. So keep warm and have a drink next to you, a warm drink. We have been talking about transition. And by the way, first of all, thank you for those who have been sending me emails. I highly appreciate that. If you want to share back what you are going through, I'd like to connect more with you. This is my only way to know that you are listening to this, to know that you are getting value from this. So reach out. You can either send me an email or put it in the comment section below. I'll see it and I will respond to it. So thank you for that. And if you have not subscribed, you have been watching this, my only ask of you is to just click that subscribe button next to my name. I'll highly appreciate this. And if you want to share with others who may want to benefit, who you think they'll benefit, please feel free to do that. So last week I shared why I left employment, and it's not because of bad blood. I'm still a pastor by calling, but I left now the employment part of it, the 8 to 5, and then receiving the wages at the end of the month. So I am doing it as a volunteer, based on the gifts that I have, encouragement, teaching, hosting people, hospitality. But I have something else which I transition to, which is executive coaching and consultancy. And I do it, it's a contractual kind of agreement. Unlike the employment, it was 8 to 5, you are guaranteed income at the end of the month. Like yesterday, most of you were paid, or they'll be paid next week. You'll be paid next week. One of the challenges of contract is, especially for me, it was renewable yearly. So yes, this year I may have a contract, but it can end anytime. It may not be renewed. So there's a lot of uncertainty with that kind of arrangement. Unlike you, for those of you who are employed, you are permanent, you are pensionable, just like I was, you have a job security, and it can create an illusion of comfort. You may think you are comfortable, but are you really comfortable? I know there are office politics. It's a crazy world out there. For you to survive in that job, you have to go through a lot. And as COVID taught us, job can end. So I'm speaking to you, even for those of you who are in employment, you are not thinking about transitioning, but by age 60 or 65, you will still transition. So this is relevant for you. So pay attention and like this video and subscribe. So one of the challenges that you may want to think about prior to your transition is to take care of your cash flows, because now your cash flows will change from a guaranteed income, active income, to one that is not guaranteed. You may get, it is pata here or there. Your contract can be terminated anytime. Like mine was just give 1 month notice, either parties, me or them, for any reasons. So then your cash flow needs to be planned in a way that even if my contract ends or I don't get clients and all that, you still have an emergency fund, a buffer, a safety net that you will not disrupt your family. Unless you are a single man or single woman, you are just feeding one mouth, can drink water and you sleep, that's okay. But if you have a family that is dependent on you, then it is wise of you to have a buffer. So how to deal with anxiety will be something you may want to dig deeper, understand. How will I manage my daily, weekly, monthly anxiety? Will my contract be extended? Will it be cancelled abruptly? Yeah, so you need to deal with anxiety. Those are murky waters. Unlike if you're permanent and pensionable, then you need to be given a notice and say, hey, some people are even given 6-month notice, 3-month notice that maybe you are put on, is it PIP? Yeah, PIP, performance. What is it for performance? I forget. It's been a long time. Yeah, you are on probation or something like that, or disciplinary. At least you are given a head start that, hey, watch out. If you don't watch out, you are out of their way. It's not abrupt like this. But on contract, it can end anytime. But the good side of it is then you have flexibility of your time. You can do many things. You can do things here. And that's what I wanted. I wanted flexibility. I had a young family coming up. I had gifts and talents. I needed to express them without being confined. Oh, you can't do this. You need to focus on this a lot, not this. I didn't want that. And maybe for some of you are transitioning from business to employment. We'll talk about that next time. But thank you for those who have been sending me messages. I highly appreciate that, either on LinkedIn, on email, or on YouTube. Another thing that you may want to watch out, which I went through, is when you're employed, your time is dictated. Let's say you have a boss, maybe you have monthly, yearly targets. You do this, and then now every month you reflect with your boss, what did you accomplish this week? So at least you work backward. So per day, you know, when I'm going to the office, this is what I will focus on. So your scope of work is a bit dictated or semi-dictated. You can control it, but not too much. But now when you are on contract or self-employed, or you're doing business, then it's up to you. If you want to sleep the whole day, you sleep the whole day, but you know the consequences of that. So that if you are not disciplined on how to use your time, how to prioritize what is urgent and important, not urgent, not important, then it will be, you will feel maybe bored, you will feel unproductive. Yeah, if you don't know how to manage your time, that will be an issue. So time management will be very key when you transition, and also financial management will be very key. So those are the two things that, looking back, I have learned. I wish I had managed them a bit better. I wish I had someone like Sammy to tell me, hey, as you transition, watch out on this area. The last thing before I let you go is, when you're employed, especially now that you have come back to physical, is there's a community around you. You have a colleague sitting here, another one sitting, even if you don't like some of them, at least there are some people in your office you are fond of, they are fond of you. You can connect, you can talk to them over lunch break, share ideas, share frustration. Now, when you transition, you need to plan for that social connection, because now you are by yourself. Either you are running a business, or you have a home office, or you are going to a co-working space. Make it deliberate that you have time for, because you can get depressed easily, or you can go into a cocoon. So schedule some time to connect with others, because we're all humans. We need human connection. So those are the three things that to watch out, which I wish I knew earlier. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. That will mean a lot to me. I am many things nowadays because of what I do. My time is not locked on one thing, even though I really love my job. And I know for most of you, you know, I love my job and I did my best. And I'm still doing what I used to do in terms of my job at a very small scale because I host a house group ever since. I lead sometimes. Yeah, so, but I do other things. One of the things, if I was employed, I could not do is now this YouTube channel. I'm not paid. Actually, please subscribe. At least I get a few dollars from YouTube. If my numbers go up, then, but I don't get paid anything. I think my subscription is too low. So this is a hobby for me. It's not a business. It's not a business. I even don't know how it works. But all I know is the more numbers you have, the more watch time you have. But today I've noticed something that I'm getting ads on my channel. So, but I'm not being paid. Maybe my numbers are too small, my videos are too short, maybe they are once a week. Anyway, I will improve on that. But if I was employed, I will not be doing this. I'll just be doing 8 to 5. Actually, my work was not even 8 to 5. My work was going all the way till 9, 10. Just one thing, but now I can do, I'm a content creator on Friday. Of course, I'm a full-time father, full-time husband. I drop and pick my kids from school. What else do I do? Yes, I volunteer in church as a pastor. Of course, I'm not paid. In various ministries, I think 3 of them. But if I was full-time employed, I could not have done that. I also, yes, I'm a consultant on this end. What else do I do? I think I do other things, and I'll share more on that. Yeah, so thank you for checking in with me. This is Sammy, your YouTuber in this context. In other context, I'm a pastor, I'm a father, I'm what. But I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best as you think about your transition, maybe in a couple of years, that you need to be conscious and plan for those 3 things: financial management, time management, and also social management. How do you connect with others since you are not locked in an office? So that's it for me for today. Have a blessed month. Today is the 1st August, and take care of yourself. God bless. Bye-bye.